How you doing? This is our 179. Today I listened to the Should I Start a podcast with Ronsley Vaz. It's episode 68 and it's about sponsorship around podcasting. And his guest is Aaron Fifield. Now, if you don't have a podcast and you're thinking, so this none of these tips are going to apply to me, pull your head in and just listen, because the tips I'm going to share apply to a lot of different types of businesses, regardless of whether you have a podcast or not. First thing he was talking about when he was getting guests on his podcast, he said sometimes he would ask somebody to be on it and they would say no, because they didn't want to share their secrets. And I look at it this way: if all your secrets are tied up in a 60 minute interview, then you don't have too many secrets. But the ones who did get on there, he said, usually got on there because they wanted to pay it forward. They felt like they'd received a lot of information themselves over the years and they want to give it back to other people. So I think that's a point in every business. He's also talking about how he will engage with people that email him and listen to his podcast. And he says, whereas some podcasters or some business people, they sort of take a Hollywood approach that they're too freaking good for everybody else. And I've had a few myself where I've reached out and contacted them after I've listened to a podcast and they've basically not replied. So stiff shit, you just move on. And the other part was when he was talking about sponsorship. And he was saying that if you do get a sponsor, whether it's for a podcast or it's for anything, he said, one, you're doing it because sometimes whatever it is you're doing takes a lot of time, effort, and therefore it's costing you money. So sometimes you need a sponsor to offset some of those costs. But the thing is, always make sure what's in it for the sponsor. There's got to be something in it for them, or it's not a sponsorship, it's a donation. Okay, I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.